in the morning, but I will be up. I will be here. And we will be going in. So make sure you come and join me. You already know who it is. It's Jay from Wolfpack Performance Talk Podcast, F1 Minute, hottest fucking content creation on the channel and on the Formula One planet that involves you in content creation. We're going to talk about some things. Formula One looking really crazy right now. We're in Australia. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of controversy coming in. We got a lot of topics already coming in that have been mounting up from a long time ago. And we got Susie Wolff calling out the fucking authorities to be in the FIA and everybody else who ain't doing a damn thing about it. She want to know what's going on and why ain't nothing going on. And I can't blame her. I absolutely cannot blame her. But first, we're going to go into this. So listen, something a little bit different this season. Super chats will be considered as raffle tickets sometime. What's up, Galactus? So this particular raffle is going to be for a Wolfpack Performance coffee mug, courtesy of Galactus and Sylvia. Wiry Supreme did not want their coffee mug, so I am going to auction it off to anybody who has done super chats since the first race of the season, okay? Minus the drivers, minus Sylvia Wick, minus Galactus, because they supplied it, so why would they win it? So anybody else that has done super chats since the beginning of the season, your name should be in here. If you haven't driven, if you've driven for Grud Racing or the Wolfpack Performance Race Series, your name's not in here. And we're going to go ahead and do it this way. So let's go ahead and bring that wheel on up so we can get to the business. What's up, Galactus fam? What's going on with you? So we can get to this business right here. I'm going to go ahead and spin this wheel. Boom. We're going to spin this thing on up, see what we get, whose name is going to pop. And that is who we're going to rock with. And the name is OG Zilla. OG Zilla, bro. Make sure you get with me so I can get you your prize, your coffee mug. Get with me. Give me your email address, your shipping address, what name you want to go by, bro. Send that to me in the Discord or on social media, and I will make sure to get that prize out to you, bro. I will make sure to get that prize out to you. But listen, that's not it. If you didn't get anything this time, right? All right, now, going from this race, now, it's not guaranteed. I might do it every 3 races. I might do it every 4 races. But going from this race, this is going to be an entire new name, names of people that are going to be in here. So I think we're round 3, all right? So round 3, the next prize up is a Lewis Hamilton 44 flag, all right? A Lewis Hamilton 44 flag is the next super chat prize up. So all the super chats going forward, now it doesn't matter who's in here now. It could be drivers, it could be Galactic, it could be Sylvia, whoever. All super chats going forward. And when I start the next raffle, all those names will be thrown into that wheel and somebody will win this Lewis Hamilton 44 flag. We are going to do these things randomly throughout the season for me to give back to you all and for us to have a good time. So make sure you come to the lives. By the way, Kickback Quality Trivia is going on tomorrow, 1 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be doing Kickback Quality Trivia, 1 o'clock in the morning. So y'all make sure y'all be here for that. Now let's get to this. Let's get to the real. All right, let's get to the business. Let's get to the business of why we're here right now. Let's do that, all right? So coming up first, we're going to talk about statements that Susie Wolff has made because of her displease or her disappointment in the way things have been handled by the FIA. But that shit ain't nothing new, right? We've been talking about this. Actually, we've been talking pretty hard and heavy about this since 2021, 3 years ago. We've been talking about the FIA and their inability or their choice not to make wrong right and not to do investigations on things that need to be investigated. DJ Big Blue Navy, hoorah. So here it is right here. BBC Sport has learned that one of no, that's not the one we're going to go into first. It's not the one we're going to go into first. We're going to get into Susie Wolff first. We're going to get into Susie Wolff first. That's what I want to get into first, right? I want to get into Susie first. So we're going to get into Susie Wolff first. So let's talk about that. All right, Susie Wolff right here says, I can confirm that I personally filed a criminal complaint in the French courts on the 4th of March in relation to the statements made about me by the FIA last December. So if you're not familiar with what Susie is talking about, because you've been like F Formula One since 2021, F Formula One since all the other debacles and blunders, F Formula One since Baby and Max, F Formula One since not penalizing Red Bull, F Formula One, I'm here to clue you in, all right? Susie Wolff, Toto Wolff, Mercedes, the king and queen of Mercedes, were threatened and basically accused of sharing information that shouldn't have been shared between two parties, okay? You know, Susie Wolff is in F1 Academy. She does have relations with Stefano Domenicali, and they accuse Susie Wolff of feeding Toto information, therefore he probably used or had knowledge of to make certain decisions or statements. Susie Wolff immediately launched into action. Toto Wolff immediately launched into action. And since then, we have heard, seen no action, all right? So there has still not been any transparency or accountability in relation to the conduct of the FIA and its personnel in this matter. I feel more than ever it is important to stand up, call out improper behavior, and make sure people are held to account. While some may think silence absolves them from responsibility, it does not. It does not. OG Zilla, bro, what happened? What happened is, bro, you won the coffee mug raffle for the super chat. Okay, going forward, the next prize up, bro, is a flag. You got the coffee mug. That's the first prize we had. So make sure you get with me in Discord or on social media, and I'll get that to you. But back to Susie Wolff talking her shit, because she should talk it. They haven't done anything. They haven't said anything. There's no transparency about who is being penalized, who is going to take responsibility for putting out said information, making Susie Wolff and Toto Wolff look like they were breaking regulations and doing things that were not likely to be looked highly upon. OG Zilla, what's up, fam? TGIF, that's right, man. Thank goodness it's Friday. But that's what she's talking about. And we haven't seen anything on it. And then something else. This seems to be a constant repetition of activities by the FIA. Constantly, when situations that a lot of people, especially myself, look like there should be something done. 2021, there should be something done about that. Nothing done about that. Cost cap being breached, definitely should be more done about that. Very little done about that. Why are we consistently seeing this pattern of misbehavior upon the FIA? They need to get their shit together. And now I'm going to tell you something. They don't want to. They don't want it to get it together. They want it to be this way. This is what they choose to do because this is what they want to do. The FIA don't care about being politically correct. They don't care about being just. They don't care about being fair. They care about their own damn interests in finances and what they want to see come out on how they may think is a betterment of the sport. And we've already seen Ben Salam, right? We already know this guy's been accused or involved in making calls about a competition and swaying what happened in there. We already know some of the things that Ben has said in regards to women being smart or not smarter than men. We already saw Ben Salam ass on stage during an FIA sporting championship awards-winning ceremony, acting crazy with Christian and Stefano while on stage. We've seen all these things from Ben. Ben's still doing this damn thing. He's still there. He's still there. This is what I'm saying. He's still there. So y'all should not be surprised that the FIA are not doing a damn thing in regards to Susie Wolff. They haven't done a damn thing about something as egregious as 2021. And that was crazy. That was crazy big. And they still found a way to shuffle up under the rug and try to pass it by. They kept coming up with news on top of news to try to just kind of pacify it and dumb it down. The FIA, this is who they are. And you know what I will say? Sports pundits, I'm talking about damn Will Buxton, Jolyon Palmer, Jacquees, Naomi, Rachel. I'm talking about all of them. Brundle. Why are you not calling this out? Why are you not talking about this enough? You are supposed to be sport. You're in the sport. This shit is happening in the sport. Why are you not talking about it? Could it be they're in the same situation like the NBA? Basketball players say one thing about a referee who didn't do his job, they getting fined $40,000 to $100,000. What is the ref being fined for making the improper call and affecting the outcome of a game? What are they being fined? I hope it's just not, oh, okay, y'all not going to be able to get the next competition. We'll find somewhere else to put you. This is the problem with governing body agencies being able to police themselves. This is the problem with that. So, yeah, big shout out to Susie calling this crap out. It should be called out again. I would like to hear what's going on. I would like to hear something done about it, but likely we may not. I mean, that's just being honest. We may very well not hear shit done about it. And that's the sad thing. That is a very sad thing. So moving on to the next topic. Oh, now this guy, all right, introduction of the little horny hornet, Christian Horner. Don't know how to keep his hands to himself. Allegedly. Don't know how to keep his hands to himself. Walking around with his wife in the paddock all now. Because before they weren't walking around like that. They wasn't walking around like that. It wasn't hand in hand all like that. Now it need to be that presence of this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing right. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I heard what you said about Lewis Hamilton. I'll never forget when he said that shit on Drive to Survive about him imagining that it was him riding Lewis Hamilton like he was riding that horse. You said that, bro. You said that. The words you said, that's what you said. You didn't say those exact words, but what you said equaled up to you talking about riding Lewis Hamilton like you was riding that horse. Am I supposed to believe that you also didn't do this? Now, what's proven, I'm just saying, I think it's highly likely that you did what they said you doing. But let's look at this. BBC Sport has learned that one was made to the FIA Ethics and Compliance Hotline on 2nd of February and made direct reference to Horner's behavior towards a female employee, asked the FIA to look into it, and expressed a fear that Red Bull could try to cover it up. The second complaint on 6th of March referenced the first and warned that the whistleblower would next inform the media. All right, first of all, when you see these type of, not threats, when you see these list of demands and or statements being made by somebody who feels they've been done wrong, why would you have to say that there's a fear of Red Bull covering it up unless Red Bull has done such things or said things before? I've often told people, especially in the military, like, yo, listen, if your chain of command is compromised, there is a department, whether it's JAG or somebody else, that you need to talk to. If your first class is compromised, if your staff sergeant is compromised, if your if your chief is compromised, all right? If your chief is compromised, if your CMC is compromised, if your warrant officer is compromised, then you need to see the CO. And if the CO is compromised, you need to go up. They are trying to go up, and this is why a third party came down. This is why the parent company got involved. This is why they hired a third party to investigate. But still, Christian Horner's still sitting around here. So what's that say? Supposedly 2 complaints. Now, we all heard about the picture packet, right? You heard about the picture packet. Sent out a bunch of pictures, supposedly proof of text messages and communication from Christian to the young lady. Now, why the young lady had to get suspended and cast it out, but Christian Horner's still sitting around here in the paddock. Christian Horner's still at the car launch. Christian Horner's still sitting on the wall. Christian Horner's still sitting in the paddock on the grid doing interviews. Christian Horner's still in press conferences held by Formula One answering questions. Should bro not be excused from all competitions till said matter is decided upon? But now she got to put an appeal in to go back in on this situation. This is what you typically run into when you have white, powerful men in productive situations. Listen to what I'm saying. When you have white, powerful men in productive situations, this is the type of shit that usually happens. It gets covered up. Now, notice I said productive situations. Red Bull is winning. Red Bull is dominant. Christian Horner is in the epicenter of that. But if they weren't dominant, they weren't winning, they wouldn't tolerate the bullshit, and they might likely let Christian sit out with his pants down and get his ass spanked. But when you're a white, powerful man and you have some catalyst or some change or effect on a body or person's making financial gain, they will find a way to keep you the same and keep you in place, unharmed, untamed. You see the shit right now. You think that this is the only place that this is going on? Christian Horner violated, assaulting, harassing women. You think this is the only place that this type of shit's going on? No, let me give you a bigger scale. You got Donald fucking Trump still eligible to run for a presidential candidate position? Are you shitting me? But see, this is what I'm talking about. White, powerful men in productive situations. Dude, I'm going to tell y'all right now, any motherfucker who went and bought Donald Trump shoes, you out here buffooning. You out here buffooning. That shit was crazy to me. Dude literally told people while up on the podium, I could go shoot somebody in public, broad daylight, and get away with it. Was he wrong? I can't even tell. Bro might have been wrong. Now, I will say he is who he is. So what he said, he said. At least I know what to think about him. But he said this shit, and where is he now? Running presidential candidate. This is the same person, Donald Trump, who incited a civil war. A bunch of individual racists in the motherfuckers, might I add. Maybe not all of them racist. Some of them are kind of misguided. Some of them don't tread on me, kind of tread to the racism and don't really realize what they're doing. But sometimes they realize it, but they still doing it because you know what it is. The common enemy is your enemy, is my enemy. They kind of roll together. Donald Trump's the same person that incited a civil war act upon our country. At the Capitol, people lost their lives. Same person holding documents in his own persons that are supposed to be confidential to the government and the White House. The same person who buried somebody on his golf course so he could get away from paying taxes. The same person who has had meetings in hotels that he owns for who knows what the hell he's doing. The same person that said, take bleach and inject it into your veins to help you with COVID. This is this dude. And we're allowing him to run for presidency. So what you're seeing with Christian Horner is a microcosm of what is out here really in the world that impacts my life and your life. It's beyond crazy why he would be able to run to represent a country of people. What the hell? This is the same dude that made sexual comments about his daughter. Trump making sexual comments about his daughter. Why in the hell would he be able to run for president's candidate? Why? Why in the hell? But if he can, Christian Horner can. And where's Christian Horner now? Seems unfazed. Unfazed. Now, I heard about a payout, but this is the type of shit that's going on. This is the type of things that need to stop. I mean, I'm not playing with y'all. What we are seeing with Susie Wolff, a woman who is very productive, a woman who is very headstrong, a woman who is very respected. I respect her. I see what she's done. A woman who has proved that she can go into an organization and have positive effect. Why is it that somebody in an agency can slander her name, accuse her of doing all these wrongful things, not having a shred of damn proof, and yet we don't see anybody having to be responsible for said acts? Why, because she a woman? You think she should just let the shit go? Nah, that's crazy talk. That is crazy. We sitting up here in a world where things are happening every day that seems like we're going backwards. Susie Wolff, where are her answers? That's going backwards. Christian Horner harassing this young lady, doing all this. Where is he being put up on the stand to answer for these things? Going backwards. Donald Trump running for presidency after all the shit he's done, going backwards. We're going backwards. We're really going backwards. In bigger ways than Formula One. I can keep going and going and going. I just came from the Black History program for my daughter's school that they doing that. And you know what? I realized the slides that they showed really going backwards. The fact that you got damn DeSantis down here trying to take all these things out to school, trying to make you write a chit or a request for your kid to have a certain book, going backwards. Trying to remove all the damn racist and heinous murder and rape, pillage and things that white people did in the past in this country to black people or people of color, just so you can try to cover it up and do it, going backwards. Removing DEI programs, going backwards. Telling women that, you know what, you got to let people in your shit because it just can't be for women, going backwards. It's a privately run organization. They can go ahead. If there's some programs for women out here that are trying to help women be better entrepreneurs, better business owners, what the fuck is the problem with that? That's crazy. And this is what we're seeing right now in Formula One. You're seeing the same type of mentality and characteristics. This is why Christian Horner is able to walk around like everything's okay. But I tell you what, there is such a line as too far. You fuck with their money, you don't keep winning. Oh, they'll let Christian Horner go out there. You know why? Because for the great of the good, Christian, you've been benefiting, right? You gotta wear this one, bro. You gotta wear this one. You're not really putting in no more. You gotta wear it. A time will come for that, if it ever does come. If it comes before he walks out, it will come. We've seen it before. I mean, we've seen the coach of the Celtics do damn less than this. And hell, I'm talking about less than Trump. I'm not talking about less than Christian Horner, because what he did was wrong too. He screwed himself, screwed his wife over, damn cheated, damn in the organization. But look what they did to him. Look what they did to him. They handled that though, didn't they? So why are they not handling Christian Horner the same? Do you see what I'm saying? Them double standards there. Duca got what he deserved. He did wrong. He got outed. They put him out the pasture. Same thing should be happening to Christian Horner. I agree what they did with him because he tough. Christian Horner, tough. Need to do that. Need to do that. So let's get to our next topic. Because this next topic is something that people might not agree with me on, but when I see certain people saying, you know, this is sad and all this stuff, no, it's not sad. What's happening is not sad. What's happening makes a lot of damn sense. Okay, it makes a lot of sense. So if you don't know, because like I said earlier, you've been trying to stay away from Formula One. Albon wrecked the car FP2. I believe it was FP2. Williams did not have a spare chassis. Now, that is completely the team's fault. All right, they didn't have a spare chassis. You're not prepared. But now that's done. I mean, we can't import a chassis right now. We have to deal with what we have to deal. Okay, the team is wrong. I'm putting that right there. I'm already calling. I'm not absolving them for anything that they have not done. The team is wrong. They should have been better prepared. Whatever reason why they weren't prepared is why they weren't, but they should have been. But now that that's the case, and we only got a chassis that could be ready and be in good standing, I don't have one problem with the decision they made. Why? Because the person that is involved in the bottom part of that decision put himself there. Following Alex Albon's accident during FP1 at the Australia Grand Prix, Williams Racing confirmed, that's right, because it brought out the red flag, confirms that due to the extensive damage sustained, it is forced to withdraw the chassis for the remainder of the Grand Prix. That's the entire weekend. This chassis will return to the team's headquarters at Grove for repair. Due to the fact that a third chassis is unavailable, the team can confirm it has taken the decision for Alex to compete for the remainder of the weekend in the chassis that Logan Sargent drove FP1 and FP2. Sylvia Witt Kelly, what's up? Okay. What y'all feel bad about? What's disheartening about that? That shit makes sense. Logan Sargent almost single-handedly wrecked Williams' cost cap last season. Dude ran up a ticket, the highest ticket than any Formula One driver. He ran up a ticket. He wrecked cars. He didn't perform. He didn't bring home a point that was really on merit. He was atrocious. Now Williams has a decisions to make. Yeah, Albon wrecked the car, but what's the chances Albon wrecking and Logan wrecking? Logan gonna wreck. He showed you last season he'll wreck some shit up. What's the chances that Logan will finish in points or Albon will finish in points? Albon done showed you he gonna finish points. Logan gonna show you he gonna fuck it off. They made a business decision. Y'all crack me up. Y'all see other businesses, oh, it's a business decision. No, this is a business decision. We got one time to get this shit right. Logan is not that guy. Logan is the guy that we had to give another chance and another chance and another chance. Albon is the guy who put us in a good situation last season by racking up points, finishing GPs, not tearing up chassis. This ain't disheartening. Ain't nothing wrong with this shit. They did what they should have done. Put Logan's ass. This is addition by subtracting. By taking Logan out of the situation, you just probably saved yourself more heartache. By taking Logan out, you just probably gave yourself an ability to get points. Logan is addition by subtraction until he proves otherwise. Period. Alex is the #1 driver. He is the most benefiting driver. He is the most productive driver. And he is the best consistent driver that is going to give you a better opportunity to not only score points, but to not fuck up another car. Yeah, F1 drivers going to have accidents, but some F1 drivers have more accidents. Why you think Crash Tiffy got his name? Think he just got his name because he always put the car on podium and came in and parked in front of the #1? No, he got it because he crashed a lot. Why you think Mick where he is? Because he crashed too much. They did what they should have done. Why people around here talking about this sad? This shit ain't sad. If it was somebody else, it might be a little bit like, damn, bro, I hate it for you. I don't hate it for Logan. It might even be a favor for Logan. This is one more opportunity you can't fuck up this season. Bro, because this is your last chance, I believe. I believe if this doesn't tell you, Logan, that this might be your last chance, I don't know what will. Them doing this tells you, Logan, this your last chance to show us something if they willing to do that. Oh, gee, Zilla, I don't disagree with the decision, but Alex crashed at the same spot at the track last year. Hey, you know what? How many times did Logan crash? How many times did Logan crash, though, last year? You know what I'm saying? And then Alex crashing at the same spot. But think about it, OG Zilla. We saw so many people having difficulties. Max, Perez, Lewis Hamilton, Russell. Who else had some difficulties out there? I mean, of course, Alex. But I'm saying it was a difficult day. A lot of people Alonso, a lot of people almost lost it at the track during free practice. Logan, Alex just happened to bite it, though. But he's still the better driver. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know you don't disagree, but you're right about what you're saying. So let's look at this next thing. Galactus, all drivers were having major. Thank you. That's what I was saying too, bro. That's what I was saying too. They were having major issues. All right. Anybody doing super chat is entered into the next raffle, by the way, if you didn't get to see that earlier. So other than that, let's also check this. Let's also check this real quick, because we have some commentary. You know, we do have some statements from the drivers. So let's go ahead and check that as well. So as we see right here, I have to be totally honest and say that no driver would want to give up his seat, his or her seat, all right? Because women are drivers too. I would never want anything like this to happen. Logan has always been a consummate professional and a team player from day one, and this won't be an easy one for him to take. At this point, though, I cannot dwell on the situation, and my only job now is to maximize our potential this weekend and work with the whole team to make sure we do the best job possible. Alex Albon, cool. What you said, I got no problem with none of that shit you said. He's right. Nobody would want that situation as a Formula One driver, or any race driver would not want to be taken out of their seat. Still, Logan put himself in a situation that would allow a team to even consider that. Because of Logan's performance last season, they are considering that. Because of Logan's performance entering into this season, it can be a consideration. Because of Logan wrecking all those cars, it's damn well a consideration. Logan put himself there and enable the team to think about that shit. Because let me tell you something. Let's say you still gonna see this on any other team, but I'll say this. Let's say this shit happened at Ferrari. Carlos is completely healthy. Not right now with Carlos kind of being on the fringe and coming back. Carlos completely healthy. Charles wrecks his chassis. I'm not so sure that Ferrari say, Carlos, get out and let Charles get in, because Carlos has proven he can be productive, even more productive than Charles in a race. Not just a one lap pace. Carlos has proven he can make good decisions when they need to be made. He can make the hard moves when they need to be made. He can score points when they need to be had. He can get podiums when he has the opportunity to get it. He can get a race win. If the sun shines on a dog's ass, it'll be his ass. Carlos has proven that. So I'm not sure Ferrari make that same decision. I'm not so sure this decision is still even made in Mercedes with what we seeing over there. I mean, Russell's supposed to be your number one dude, Merc. Why you don't got him doing all the damn experiments like Lewis Hamilton did when y'all made that shitbox ass car? I get it. I know. He on his way out. Whatever. Okay. I'm not sure you even see this if it's in Stake Sauber F1 kick. If Bottas tears up his chassis, I'm not sure you see them telling Zhou to get out. Logan is considered and told this because he has done things that makes the team say, we are better without you this race weekend. In the situation that we're in, we only got one. You ain't the one for several reasons. Several reasons. So here it is right here, Logan Sargent. This is the hardest moment I can remember in my career, and it is absolutely not easy. I am, however, completely here for the team and will continue to contribute in any way that I can this weekend to maximize what we can do. I give you major props for the way you're taking it. I'm still saying you are where you are because you put yourself there. But just because a person is where they have gained themselves due to their productivity does not mean that I shouldn't be able to realize that the person's character and integrity in that situation is utmost respectable. For Logan to take that approach, to make that statement, if it's true or not, I don't know. I can just go by off what he said. That is commendable. That means I can separate Logan being a nice, good individual compared to Logan being a shit, half-ass driver in comparison to his partners or his team or even his counterparts out there racing alongside him, even the fellow other drivers on the grid. I can separate that. Just like I say, Gasly seemed like a cool dude, but his ceiling is here. Max Verstappen is one hell of a fucking driver, but he's a shit-ass person, although it seemed like he's getting a little bit better. All right, we can separate that. Alonso, character seemed like crap, but dude be driving. Got to be able to separate it. Logan, not so great of a driver in comparison, but seems like pretty stand-up dude. Because I've seen him take responsibility more than once. It's not the first time Logan stood up and said, you know, I'm going to do what I got to do. OG Zilla 10 Wolf Pack memberships in the chat. Who got that? Jordan, Gene, Stephen, Mallory, EJ, Food for Thought, Lloyd, D-Don, J1, Yvonne. Hey, OG Zilla just blessed y'all with a Wolfpack membership. Y'all better hop in the Discord and get busy. Big shout out to OG Zilla again, popping tall in this damn thing. Big shout out to the bro, always supporting the channel, always supporting the fam. OG Zilla is fucking legend here. So I will say this. He says, this is the hardest thing I can remember. It might be. Let me tell you why this might be the hardest thing he can remember, because I said it earlier. This type of decision should tell Logan, and this is what I do hope. I do hope, because I like to see people do good. I hope that this situation will somehow encourage a exponential growth of mindset change and competitiveness for Logan to become better in this season, to make Williams say, I'm glad we gave him a second chance. I'm glad we gave Logan a second chance. He proved himself. I hope that Sylvia Witt Kelly, I feel bad for Logan, but Alex is more experienced and has proven himself. Sylvia Witt Kelly, you're right. You're right. Sylvia will feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him, but she exactly right. See, right there, Sylvia Witt Kelly is separating her emotions of feeling bad for Logan in the situation, but understanding Alex Albon's still going to be the decision if we're trying to make something happen this weekend. And that's not even to say Alex won't go out here and crash the car again. He may very well do that. It's possible. 083, what's up, my Wolfpack fan? What's up, bro? So another thing I'll say about Logan's quote or his statement, him saying that he's going to be completely there to assist the team and contribute in any way to maximize this weekend. Now, if he doesn't, then that's something else we address. But the point that's where his position is right now, I commend Logan for that. I don't want to see any driver lose something that is so precious and important to them because they've been doing this for majority of their childhood and adult life. I don't want to see somebody lose that opportunity, but damn, if you suck, I mean, you just haven't earned the right to stay in the opportunity. At least you made it though. That's like people make it to the pros. That's like Emmanuel Acho. Motherfucker was garbage in football. Garbage. But he made it. But at the same time, he was garbage. He was garbage then. He's lightweight garbage now when it comes to him trying to make his takes as far as a football player, because you can distinctly see the difference between somebody who was barely practice squad and barely was able to stay in the league and never really was a starter compared to somebody who has records, accolades, has been that dog, has been that number one guy. You can see the mind frames are different. Bro, you don't look at it the same because you were never in the same position in the same league. That's Logan. That's Latifi. Well, I'm not going to indict Logan yet. That's Logan right now. That's Latifi. That's Mick at the current situation. Giovanni. That's him in Formula One, not in Le Mans. Like, good job. You went out there. You got your thing by committee. But when it was Giovanni by himself in a Formula One car, bro was shit. He was shit. By committee, better. Situations and environments work better for some people. Just saying. I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. So off the back of that, we will be here live in probably 13 hours. We'll be live in 13 hours here for Kickback Quality Trivia. Bring your notepads, bring your iPads, bring your Google Chromebooks, bring your laptops, bring your notes, bring your pen and pad, bring your Cliff Notes, bring Notes for Dummies for Formula One. Bring it all. Because when I put the question into the poll, it is the first come, first serve with the super chat who's going to get that answer. And you can steal points off people, all right? $25 Visa gift card is up for grabs this weekend for Kickback Quality Trivia. So you know what I say? Wolfpack J. I'm about to get out of here because I got to put a gas tank on my daughter's go-kart. Well, not go-kart, her race cart, because we got a race tomorrow, all right? Race cart. Let me not disrespect her like that. Got to put a gas tank on my daughter's race cart because we got a race in the morning. So yes, I will be here for quali at 1 a.m. I will get off quali at around 2:30. Then I will have to do what I got to do. And then I got to load up by 6 a.m., get to the track, first drive to get there, spend all day there and probably till 1800, get home, unload everything, then get something to eat, then probably see if I can take a nap for an hour or so and get back up so we can watch the race and be here for finale lap. So the weekend is going to be crazy for me, but I'm here for all that. Wildcat, good day already for this race. Hopefully someone can challenge Max. Bro, hopefully, because hopefully, man. It looked like Ferrari looking all right, though, Wildcat. Ferrari looking like maybe something might happen, but that's qualifying. You know how they do in qualifying, then they get in the race, and then over many laps, it just kind of don't work out. But I am hoping that we see some challenges, some competition. You know what I'm saying? Not like 19 seconds out there in the wind, but if it does happen that way, Red Bull got it. You feel me? They got it until they don't got it. So, all right, y'all. Peace. I'm out. Wolfpack.